Hi all, welcome to the MFA program. The list of students that I have are Amita, Vaishali and Preeti Hardisani. You have already done advanced diploma with me. Then I have Saraswati, you have done BFA from other institute, and then Payal, you have done BFA from us. So past students have already studied from us or from me. They kind of know the syllabus, the basics are already clear. And for Saraswati, as you have already done your BFA, I'm considering your foundation is already built. So let's start with the first class of MFA. Now that you have already done your graduation in painting, the MFA is basically focused on building yourself as an independent artist. So there can be two goals, either becoming an artist or going into education field. So we'll learn in both manners. I'll be putting up lectures where both the aspects are covered. So first let's understand the art world. There are two types, there are two major divisions of painting. First one is figurative art and then the second one is abstract art. So there is Wikipedia links that I'll be sharing with this video. So what is figurative art? Anything which is representational. For example, landscapes, figure paintings, portraits, still life. These, anything that you can see and then relate to it, or you kind of understand by just looking that, okay, this is an apple, or this is a tree and a landscape, or this is a seascape, a woman reading, maybe a war scene, architectural shapes, cityscapes, etc. So anything which is defined, which I can define, comes under figurative art. What is abstract? So anything which is not clearly defined. I don't know what artist is trying to show here or in this paintings. So anything which is not clearly defined, but then you need to go through the concept of the artist and try to understand what the artist is trying to paint or to show with his abstract art. So these are the two divisions. So mostly when I talk to artists, they say that I want to learn the contemporary style or I want to become a contemporary artist. Well, we all are contemporary artists. Contemporary means whatever is going on right now. So earlier there were different, eras like Renaissance or pop art. So these eras or modern art where artists, all the artists in the world were following one single style. So when it was post-impressionist, everybody was painting post-impressionist. When it was Renaissance, everybody was doing paintings of, very much similar to old masters. When it was pop art, everybody was doing pop art. When it was modern art, everybody was doing modern art. But at present, there are people who are working realistic, people who are working like old masters, people who are working in modern, like modernism. So all the isms, all the periods are being followed currently. That's why it is called contemporary. So we all are contemporary artists, and whatever art we are producing is also contemporary because everything is in. We cannot say that everybody is following abstract or everybody is following landscape. Everybody is following what they want to do. Now, when will this era break? Nobody knows. When something new comes in the field of art, this era will be, there will be something which is further and nobody knows about it. So the first thing, being an MFA artist, you need to decide whether you are going figurative or you are going abstract. How to decide that? So students who are coming from the academy itself, we have taught you both the figurative and a part of abstraction. Now it's up to you to decide what you enjoy most. If you enjoy landscape, become a landscape artist. If you enjoy doing portraits, become a portrait artist. so on. So you can also do like still life. So now whatever you are going to do is going to define what kind of artist you are. There are other fields also like illustrations or narrative art, which is basically stories painted in one frame. So, like this entire frame is a story, this entire frame is a story. So, you can be that also. And then, so for the first exercise, I hope I'm very much clear about two different streams, and you need to decide which way to go. You need to decide and let me know which way you want to go, whether you want to go figurative or you want to go abstract. I'll be making videos according to what you share with me, and we'll work on getting your thesis done. So thesis is a set of 10 to 15 paintings which will be based on one sole concept, or will be like a cohesive series. It's not that one day you paint figures and next day you paint portraits and then you paint landscape. Well, for learning we need to do that. If you have not done, if you feel that there is a bit of learning still left, please go ahead. We have enrolled you in classes. We can enroll you in classes, so you need to get that part clear. So I'm waiting for all to share with me which stream would you like to explore and why. For example, so right now Payal has messaged me some of her figurative works. So Payal, I have a question from you, that why you want to work into figures, why such figures, why nude figures, why female figures, where are you getting influence from, like the shape of your figures, the head, like the hairstyle or the headdress is very different. So why? What are these small designs indicating? Why are you choosing a certain palette? I need answers from you, because if I tell you what to paint, it becomes my concept, it becomes my thought. So I want you to tell me what you want to paint, what you want to become, which stream are you looking forward to go, and why.